Hi Taurus, welcome to this tarot love reading. My name's Sophia. Welcome to this community. So what I was getting was, it was a very faint energy, which I don't know if that's just what's going on today. But when I get this kind of, what I call it, faint energy, it means like nothing really, nothing big's happening. So you're doing same old in life. Because if you was in mission, mission is massive. If you know how many tarot readings I do, let alone counseling sessions, I always talk like this, right? But anyway, so there's something that you're doing, like I said, is definitely not you. And I feel that there's a kind of I wouldn't say frustration, but a pissed off, would not really pissed off, an anxiety, sort of those kind of feelings, not to the heightened degree of it, of waiting for your person, watching tarot readers, your person's coming back, and you're like, why isn't he committing to me? And it's like, but you have a knowing they are. But I think you have a knowing a commitment is coming. But I'm like, is that commitment your person though? You might have a knowing, an inner knowing of commitment, but it's like, are you committed to mission? Are committed to loving yourself? You just know it's commitment, and you know it's connected with your person. So you might be, okay, my person's coming to commit to me, but it's like you commit to yourself and love yourself, then your person comes. There's might be dots missing, right? So I'm going to see if there's dots missing. One sec, I'm just going to pause to get some water. Okay, let's jump in. So oh yeah, stuck in the head. So I have a Facebook group. I posted, I think I've done the tarot reading yesterday. You get far more in a Facebook group. For those that are here from there, hello, thanks for joining. So a few of us are in mission now, a few are joining mission. So you'll get more information in the Facebook group about mission, about your path, about your person, how to move forward, what to do, etc., etc. So instead of just tarot reading, and waiting for your person to see what's happening. Bottom of the deck is heartbreak. So let's see what this heartbreaking situation is, right? So the Facebook group, you can ask questions. Please don't just ask the questions. It's not a freebie advice service like Citizen Advice. I don't know, the UK have it. You go in there, you type your question and you fuck off. It's not a freebie. We'll answer your questions to prove that we know our shit. So you go, okay, they know their stuff, now invest in yourself, right? And buy a program, book them, or do what you got to do. It's not just a free service. I've just got to make this clear, right? Because of those that just go in and ask the questions and don't invest is ruin it for others. But that's karma on you, right? And karma does exist. People just don't think it does, right? It's law of this planet. Reciprocity actually is karma. So Eight of Swords, Knight of Cups, Page of Swords. That's what I'm saying. The initial energy of a bit of frustration. Eight of Swords and Page of Swords is Nine of Swords. Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords. Eight of Swords stuck in your head, Nine of Swords, nightmare. Waiting for your person, Mr. Knight in shining armor. Say Mr. or Mrs. Knight in shining armor. Waiting for him to turn up towards you. But like I said, you're missing dots, because the Eight of Swords, it's the feminine. Right? It's like, I'm just going to stay here and wait. I'm like, you move your ass. Eight of Swords, and it's got, normally I have 3 swords here, 5 swords here. It's like, unless you move, you're creating heartbreak. 5 of Swords is you lying to yourself. This is about cutting yourself free, 5 of Swords, and winning at all costs, doing what you want to do. You might be there, now I'm waiting for my person to come. And I'm like, well, why don't you go get your person? I have people in mission or counselling, or well, normally mission, because mission, I go more one-to-one with what to do with your person. Counselling, I'm like, I go into what to do with you, because you attract your person. Once you attract your person, then I'm like, okay, now this is what you say. This is how to, you can ask me more questions in mission. Why I'm saying that, because the 5 of Swords is about doing what you want, right? It's win at all costs. So it's like, okay, your upbringing might be not to chase your person. I'm like, well, why don't you chase your person? Don't you want your person? I'm not chasing anyone. I fucking go for what I want in life, right? I chase my person would literally not like overboard, but I damn well would go out my way to see if my person without going looking stupid. I don't connect to his Facebook. I'm not on his Facebook. I don't, chat to his friends and family, but I will do my thing to make sure he knows I'm interested, right? So when I did, I'm like, I've done everything what possible to get the stuff in life that I wanted. It's something here is like, no, I can't do that. 8 of Swords. I've got to do it this way. 8 of Swords is one way thinking, right? You want to be rich and abundant, right? We do always. This is one way. This is an example of just doing a tarot reading. I'm going to be rich like Sophia. I'm going to do a tarot. Or I had 2 people who were in mission, copied me to go and create a Facebook group. Sophia can do it. I can do it. I'm like, do you know how I get the Facebook group? I've got 5 channels, people in mission. I offer programs, boot camps, and then all that to make the Facebook group. They just have nothing. Right, I'm going to create, this is that. Oh, I just think it's easy. I just do it one way thinking, not understanding the roots and nitty gritty. Like I said, the initial energy was like my person, Knight of Swords, me here. I'm like, no, it's a High Priestess here. Oh, not the High Priestess, the Hermit. I've gone within Sophia and I know I have to just wait for my person. You could think this is divine timing. I'm like, yeah, this is divine timing, right? Don't mean you sit on your ass or you stay up there or my hands are tied. I'm like, yeah, your hands are tied with your person, right? I totally get that. There's fuck all you can do with a situation, but you can get into mission. That's what you're here to do. You're like, no, my hands are tied, so I'll just wait for my person to come towards me, right? 3 of Swords. Page of Swords as well is like doubt, lack, one way thinking, lack. Absolutely. No, he should come towards me. Poverty mindset. In my program, poor mentality, I call it. I base it on rich and poor. And like I said, one way thinking, like just doing a tarot reading or just think, oh, well, Sophia can do it, I can do it. I'm like, because I say to people, you're welcome to make a community. You're welcome to make programs. You're welcome to make a Facebook group, right? And like I said, 2 people went and made it. And I'm like, they haven't got nothing to offer. What is the point of making it? That's pure vanity. So they can say, oh, I've got Facebook. I didn't make it for me. I made the Facebook group for you guys, right? There's something here like that. Like I'm going to be just a tarot reader, one way thinking, right? Not getting into the roots of it. I'm going to be like Sophia, right? And I'm like, well, look what Sophia does. I don't just do tarot readings. You book me, I don't read tarot readings. I don't do tarot readings for you when you book me. This is that. And saying, it's like, oh, Sophia, I know best, but look, you're blind. You've got blindfold on. But I know best because I've gone within. I'm like, my hermit is when people say to me, I've done the inner work, I've done the healing. I'm like, what? In a rooted belief system with a tree there? And that's why your person comes towards you. And that's why you believe no more trees around your person that he's coming towards you. So you're just waiting. But it's becoming a nightmare situation with the Page of Swords. You're feeling left out. The cold, like I said, the initial energy, it's like, where are they? And I said, you're missing something. You're missing dots. You're missing what you're supposed to do. What is your part of this? What are you doing? 6 of Pentacles is like, he's not giving me any crumbs. I mean, he's giving me crumbs. I'm waiting for him to step up, this be equal balance, and come as a knight in shining armor. Is that happening? No. So I'm going to be, because this has been crumbs and five of wands, other people's interference. And it's like, this is your interference, internal conflicts. Page of Swords. The World card to the 4 of Wands, it's like, you know your person. You both know, and that's the thing. That's the thing here. You both know you're supposed to be together. You both know, well, I don't know, yeah. You both know you're supposed to be together. You both know there's a connection. World card, 4 of Wands. But it's heartbreaking. And the heartbreak is because the first card is you're doing it one way. And this one way is the easy option. Like I said, 2 people in the Facebook group thought, okay, fine, I'm going to go make my own Facebook group. I'm like, that's fine. Anyone can make that. You can go now. You watching, go make a Facebook group. Literally. But what was the point of it? This is what you're doing here. It's like 8 of Swords. It's like, oh, okay, I'm just going to do this. But what is the point of what you're doing? It's nothing. It's an easier option. You have to come out of this thinking it's your way and get on and do it. And before you say, no, that's my person, right? Are you in mission? Are you a humanitarian? Are you doing anything to change someone's life? Because this person who's watching this, reading now, knows that this is your person and that you want to be connected with them, living with them. You want to live with this person. That's the feminine. And feminine, what's the tower? Man or woman, right? So you know this is a divine connection. Twin flame, light worker, starseed, whatever you want to call it, chosen one, whatever you want to call it, right? Now you research that word. What is it? It's different, right? You feel different than a soulmate. Different means alien. So you have a different connection, but you're treating it like a soulmate and my person's just going to move in with me, right? That's vanity. That's why majority of twin flame light workers, starseeds are not together. Because it's such a vain thing to think, oh, well, hold on. My best friend Sarah Jane is with someone, but you know what, Sarah Jane? My love is different. My love is special. We're from the divine. That's vanity. But if you back it with, oh, well, I feel compelled to change planet Earth. That's why I think I have this connection, because I need to be isolated to work on myself and to be isolated to help others, because this work is hard to change planet Earth, right? That's why you have the connection. But you're saying, nah, I'm just going to wait here for my person. Good luck with that, because this ain't going nowhere until it's going to heartbreak. And this is taking long. It's taking long because you're taking long to understand it. You're keeping this is like the Sophia, I'm in my truth. Look at this sword, right? It looks like the Ace of Swords. Hello, you're a student. Page. You're a student at what you know with a sword, right? And what you know is from others telling you what to do. 5 of Wands, which creates internal conflict. This 4 of Wands to the World card is you go within, right? The feminine's within, then you get your person. This is external stuff, right? But you think you are with the Hermit. Here's the question. How's this working for you? Your work, your way. Now, when I go to people and do counseling and whatever, it's not my way, it's the divine way. I get divine guidance, whatever you want to call it. It's not my opinion. Listen, Sarah Jane, what I think you should do, like other tarot readers give their opinion. It's not my opinion. I guide you on the twin flame contract from the 5D and with guidance from upstairs. And I'm doing very well, thank you very much, because I have people in mission with their person and in mission. And you show me anyone else that has actual evidence of people doing that. They have certifications of twin flame certification. You can pass this course and you can get someone else, right, into with their person, right? We get you with your person and you can get someone else. I haven't seen no evidence of a twin flame that's got together with a twin flame couple up on YouTube. I might be mistaken, but no, I haven't. I not only say it, you can see it in the Facebook group. We're all in there in together as mission with their person. You tell me what you're doing here that's making any difference. Now, I'm not larging it me, because I keep saying to people, it's not me. I get the channeled messages of what to do. I'm the what is it? The speaker of it, the conduit of what they channel to me. So it's not me larging it. I'm saying this is what we're supposed to do. I'm not happy with the journey sometimes as well. I say my person's slow as well, but I still do what they tell me to do. You are stuck in your head of what you think is best with this massive sword, right? Oh no, I'm covering my heart, I'm protecting myself, and all this because of conflict, because until he stops giving me crumbs and he comes like a knight in shining armor, I'm not doing nothing. Well, that's how it will remain. This will stay like this until you change. Why? Because you're the feminine. The feminine's inside the world, right? And this is planet Earth. On this world, emotions, that's why the feminine's inside the world card, is what it's about. Everything is energy. Everything. And the feminine is the nurturer of this world. So you love yourself, then you get the 4 of Wands. This is not loving yourself. This is one way thinking of inner work, cross-legged in the mountain, right? It's not even cross-legged in the mountain, because whatever you're doing, this is like meditating at home. This is like yoga at home. Well, at home, you've had drama. You're still around that negative energy. That's what this is. So I've had readings today, all newbies, unless you're just not doing jack shit. I don't know why you're listening to me, because I'm probably truer than you, but people listen to me because they know I chat the truth. Why is it the truth? Because it's channeled. It's not my opinion, right? But you have to do the work. So you can start by looking at the playlist, or you can go to the Facebook group and book someone else. You don't have to book me if you think I'm too rude. But I tell you what you do have to do. You have to have an image reading with me, because you're here to change planet Earth. And if you can't deal with how I sound, then you're not going to get your connection, because you need to deal with people like how I deal with people who just do stupid things like just make Facebook groups and think they're going to change planet Earth when they have nothing to offer. So you need to step up. That's why they chose me, to kick ass, to tell people to step up, right? You tell me a politician that doesn't sound like me. So I will be the leader of this to teach you to step up. But you need to step up and stop thinking is one way. Your person ain't coming towards you in knight shining armor, and if you allow him to come back after this heartbreak, because there's a circle here, the world card, going round and round and round, then this will happen of crumbs, because you're both following other people's influence. Your influence, universe, you in reverse, you in reverse, universe, you go inside properly, not this yoga at home from YouTube, right? Not that, not this meditation or buying some crystals and putting it on your third eye, not that. Proper work, which I guarantee, I promise you, I guarantee this will change. I guarantee this will change. Alternatively, go and listen to the other people who will lie to you and say, just do meditation, you'll be all right. You need to ground yourself, breathe in some fresh air. What the fuck? I'm sorry, but it's just how it is. I get pissed off because that's what I'm battling against. That bullshit spiritual crap. Anyway, so you want to move on? You can go straight ahead and book me because you have to, or find more information to prove that I know my shit. The playlist or the Facebook group in the description box. I'm out. Speak to you later.